The first thing that strikes you is that the Americans and the Europeans are even crazier about customising their cars than we are. This is the first show to cover other countries, and there really are national differences in tastes in chrome and fur. Take this. This is the British version of Speed. It's a jet engine that used to push a red arrow around the sky. It's fast, but without too many frills. But alongside is the American version of Speed, and they've gone for rockets. It's not only pretty, but the last time this fired, it was lifting the Apollo module off the moon. But strangely enough, the winner overall is this one from Norway. It used to be a Stingray Corvette. Now it's simply a work of art, although the owner does occasionally drive it on the streets of Trondheim.
Police in Staffordshire are looking for an
module off the moon. Ron, this is the first time you've got the Americans, the Europeans and the British together. Are the British being shown, in fact?
No, they're not actually. This is the first time we've ever had an international customs show in the world with 8 countries represented. However, what we have from each of those countries is the best. And whilst the best cars from other countries might be better than some of the cars in this country, the overall standard in this country is superior to any other country in Europe.
But let's stay British for a moment. That, in fact, is a TR, isn't it?
That's a TR7, yes.
It doesn't look like one anymore.
No, it doesn't look like a TR7, but it's the classic example of where an individual, to me, knows more than all the highly paid executives in the design department of a big motor corporation. That car looks absolutely superb to me.
Apart from the paintwork and so on, Leyland could have turned that car out like that, couldn't they?
Of course they could. It's flared arches on it, there's a very nice interior, the front has been lengthened, and any red-blooded male would look at that car and say, I'd like to own that.
The other big section is motorbikes, isn't it? This
Yes.
really is dreamland, fantasyland, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We've got 30 motorcycles at this show, and they're all of an incredibly high standard.
Yeah. They go over the top, don't they? Are they really road machines?
Yes, they are. There's a few exceptions, a few show bikes, but the majority of these bikes are ridden on the road.
That one there, in fact, has made history, hasn't it?
Yes, that has become the first bike ever to become a grand champion in a custom show. The only time it has happened in Britain 1 month ago. It really is the last bastion of the British craftsman.
Yeah, that's not a motorbike anymore, is it? That's a genuine work of art.
Absolutely, it's sheer poetry in motion.
Don, trikes. This to me is my dream. You're getting more and more of these in the show. 3-wheeler motorbikes, aren't you?
We've got 6 in this show, which is more than I think anybody's ever had before.
They're getting more popular.
Yes, definitely.
This one, tell me about it. What is it, in fact?
This is owned by a chap in Cumbria who also owns a pub.
Hence, that's why the beer barrel seat.
Oh yes, he loves. It's to advertise his business, and it really works. I can pull you a pint out of this.
There's beer inside there.
Yeah, great.
You've got quite a few vans here, and this is where all customising started, isn't it?
Yes, it did really. You don't need great mechanical ability to customise a van because you start with the interior, which is just like doing your house up really. If you look at these vans here, it's mobile cocktail cabinet and bed, etc.
Yeah. In fact, it's just like a house, isn't it?
It's a mobile home, yes.
In fact, another description is mobile passion wagon. Does that come into it?
Yes, I suppose it does really. That was a Ford Popular saloon, and now it's a coupe. You've got the rumble seat in the back there, with the 2 little seats in the boot, and that is the first time I've ever seen a pop coupe in the world. Not even the Americans have done that yet.
And the car of the year, the car of the show, it had to be a foreigner, didn't it?
Yes, it did really in an international show.
How much work's gone into that?
5,000 hours of workmanship.
And in the engine compartment, that's carpeted too.
Yes, I don't know how they do it.
The real effect on this thing is when it flashes past you, because it's got a type of metallic that changes colour, doesn't it?
Yes, it has actually. You can see the metal flake effect in it, but it needs to be moving to get the full effect of it.
Yeah, on a dark night with the headlights on it, that is, well, it's a vision, isn't it? Bang.
It will look beautiful under the streetlights, yeah.